Oh boy, today was one hell of a day, man. And I don't mean that in a good way. Some crazy shit be happening at my job, man. I remember today, I was working at the window, right? The drive-through window, cashing out customers and this and that. And one customer, she asked for Dorito Locos Taco, right? So it was just one item. I was like, okay, sure, I'll make it right away, you know? But then we was having some issues, right? Like my friends were having to like break down the food line and all of that, and one of them misplaced the beef, so I was trying to look for the beef and everything, and it was taking forever, you know what I'm saying? And it just got to the point where the lady, she was tired of waiting. I think she said she waited like 10 or so minutes. She came inside the store, like she went from being in the drive-through window to actually walking inside the store, and she was asking where the hell was her food and blah 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 blah. Like she was kind of, she said it in like a decent tone. Like she didn't sound angry or anything like that, but you could tell she was a little agitated. So I was trying to calm her down. I was like, "I'm sorry for the wait, ma'am. I'll give you a free item on top of that. Since you had to wait for so long." And as we were making the food, she was just being so fucking picky. She was like, "Oh no, you have changed your gloves. I saw you touch that and touch this and blah 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 blah." You know what I'm saying? Just bitching and moaning over the pettiest shit, right? I didn't let that get to me. I still try to make her food and do the right thing. And I gave her food, and I was like, "All right, well, I'm gonna have to no, I'm sorry. Before I gave her food, I told her that she had to pay for her order, right? I told her that I was gonna give her one item for free, but she still had to pay for the other item. So basically, I gave her like a discount, you know what I'm saying? I only charged her like $2 when I really could have charged her for like 6 or 7, since, I wasn't gonna price her for the other item. So that's when she starts getting pissy, telling me that, no, you had me waiting in line for like 15 fucking minutes, and you said you give me free food. I was like, I never said I'd give you free food, ma'am. I said I would give you a free item. That doesn't mean I'm giving you free food, right? All this because she didn't want to pay $2 fucking, by the way, for one shitty ass taco. She didn't want to pay $2 for, and she was bitching and moaning and yelling at me saying we were retarded and like we're fucking horrible employees and that we're never gonna be shit in life. And then, you know what I'm saying, my other coworkers got involved and were like, "I'm sorry, man, you're gonna have to pay for your item. We can't just give you free food." And she was talking about reporting us to corporate and this and that. And you know what I'm saying? We would just kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like I wasn't really like going at her per se. I was trying to calm her down. But the more I tried to calm her down, the angrier she seemed to get. So she said, "Fuck it." She walked behind the counter, which is a counter that only the employees at Taco Bell are allowed to stay behind. She walked behind the counter and she was like walking directly towards me, looking like she was about to punch me in my fucking face. But then, you know what I'm saying? I went into my little fighter stance, and she just kind of walked past me because I guess she was scared, like she didn't really want that smoke. So I saw her grab like a little ass Taco Bell cup and walk the fuck out. And she just kept screaming and cussing and just acting like a fucking belligerent moron, you know. And even some of my coworkers, you know what I'm saying? They were just going back and forth for like a while. And I just tell my coworkers to just shut up and be quiet because I don't want this bitch coming back shooting up the place. So, I just don't understand why these customers are so fucking weird, man. I mean, I tried to do the right thing. I tried to do be nice and because I don't like having customers wait. Like I always try to, you know, give customers the best customer service I can possibly give. I mean, I wasn't really rude or nothing. You know what I'm saying? She was just a bitch, and that made me realize that you can't really please everybody. There's just some people in this world that you can't please. They have, you know what I'm saying? You just can't please everybody, and it's a tough lesson to learn for a lot of people. But I had to learn that the hard way.